Yeah. They can't fuck with us, nigga. Drewski. Riding on these niggas, they already know what it is and what we about, nigga. Cipha Sounds, what's up, nigga? Yeah.
106 in Park?
Yeah.
I never been on 106 in Park ever. They called me.
Who called you?
One of the producers, and I got a message like, hey, we want to book you for 106 in Park. So I'm like confused where it come from. And basically it came from the streets. Like they see all the work we're putting in, and that's how they reached out. Like they got my number through I did like a casting for Revolt, and the casting agent from Revolt still had my info and now working at BET. And they reached out to her like, yo, what's up with this kid? And they just hit me like, can you come on the 16th and do it? A guest DJ. So I'm thinking I'm just a guest DJ like the rest of these DJs do. And then like a week before I called to get all the info, and they're like, we're picking...
I've never done 106 in Park.
We're doing like a new position. We want a guest, like a DJ host position. So you're going to be interviewing someone. And I'm like, oh shit. Like I never did a live interview on TV. And when I got there, they're like, you're one of the, people we're looking at. It's not like a public contest, but within the company, they're looking for someone, and I was one of the choices. So I went, and it just happened that the guest that day was DJ K Slay, who we work with. So I wasn't as nervous at that point. I'm like, all right, Slay, I'm going to knock this out. And we did it, and it was crazy. It was dope. So I'm trying to, hit all the little producers. They said they were rooting for me, so we'll see. I actually did see one at Rosenberg's party. She wasn't there that day, and she told me, like, yo, everyone's rooting for you. Like, we got you.
I'm not rooting for you.
If I win, Cipha wins.
I've never DJ'd on 106 in Park. Well, I DJ'd.
So maybe you will.
I DJ'd for Damian Marley, like
as he performed,
as his performance DJ, but they never called me for that. Well, first of all, it's not a reality show. It was a unscripted comedy. They've been trying to do a reality show on Hot97 for like a long time, since reality shows first came into play. But we would never do it because we didn't want like them type of shows that's like showing all this drama, this thought activities and all that. Nobody here would even be into that. And matter of fact, we spend a lot of our time on the air making fun of some of the people we see on those shows. So we couldn't then
like
all
Love
of a
and
sudden
Hip Hop.
Play ourselves. Yeah, I mean we like a lot of people from Love and Hip Hop, but we also definitely like make fun of all the ratchetness. You know what I'm saying? But we get along with Erica Mena, we get along with Stevie J and Jocelyn, and you know what I'm saying. We love them, but it's also they definitely do some ratchet shit. So we wanted to like kind of spoof it, but also play ourselves. And we kind of based it off how they shoot that show Curb Your Enthusiasm, where you get like an outline of what we need to shoot, and we improvise the dialogue and some of the activities between us. So I don't know, I loved it. And me being a comedian and loving those type of shows, I loved it. Some people didn't like it because it was like a long day of shooting, but I'm good with it. I would like to do more.
Talk about you being a comedian, because I saw you maybe like 2 years ago at Caroline's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, I was on the show, yeah. I don't know. I've always been funny with my friends, and
No, you're mad funny.
I've always been funny with my friends, like just privately, and then when I got on the radio and got to be a personality, a lot of people would say I was funny, and I just look at it as like a hustle. And I was like, okay, if people keep saying I'm funny, let me start something funny. And I started producing a comedy show just to try to make money. And I was hosting it. And then from there, I like just really loved being on stage and being a comedian. I always liked comedy. And then I just started, like literally I put my boots on and went to like these little gutter comedy clubs to work my way up as a comedian. So people wouldn't think I was just sliding as a radio DJ. And I've been doing that for like 4 years now. I had my comedy show for 6 years, so being an actual comedian 4 years. Professionally. Making money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cheddar. Green.
And improv.
Funds.
Yeah, improv.
Cash. Dough. Chicken. and all the other dope slangs.
Does your funny help you in improv, or does improv help your funny?
Helps each other.
Okay.
One helps the other. You know what I'm saying? But the improv shows my new hustle.
I think J-Lo wants me.
J-Lo wants me too, but as a bestie.
Yeah, she likes you. Yeah, I think she wants to sleep with me.
Right, but she's gonna talk to it.
After she sleeps with me, she'll tell you.
So I'm closer with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm inner. I want to be like inner.
No, I don't. That's not nice.
I want to be in your bestie.
I know there was a girl that was coming around the clubs we were DJing at. You weren't there that night. She's like a little pushy, and she was like in the DJ booth, and like I get a little jealous that there was some other girls, but then her way of showing her jealousy was like, yo, make sure you fuck these girls. You better fuck all them girls. Them bitches don't got nothing on me, but I'm gonna let you fuck them. I was like, what? And then she's like, she goes up to them and she starts pushing them together. Like, she's like, yo, stand next to her, ma. Pushing them together. I was like, yo, chill, leave them alone. Nah, they want to fuck each other. Start slamming them together. So then we were like, yo, she got to go. So security comes in and starts to, like, ask her to leave. And she's like, nah, I'm with him. I'm with him. I was like,
was that the girl?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So then she's like, I'm with him. So they like got her by her waist and pulling out. She's like, Cipha, I'm with you. And then they dragged her out.
That's funny.
And she was literally like horizontal. Yeah. She was horizontal, holding on to the DJ booth. Her legs were straight out. She was like, no.
I didn't know that was her.
The girl that came to Long
Island. Yeah. A DJ tried to steal my laptop. And this was a while ago, before 106 in Park, and this is Hot 97. Before Cipha took Angie's spot.
Yeah, you told me somebody broke in your car and took your laptop.
No, that happened 3 times, but this happened. We were in the club. I finished DJing. I left my bag in the DJ booth and like hanging out by the bar. And I had a gut feeling. Something said go check on the bag. So I go to check on the bag, and it's gone. I'm like, yo, it was just here.
The whole bag?
The whole bag was gone. So I'm like, I'll run outside, see if anyone has it on. I'm running through the club, and I go in the bathroom, and I see there's someone in the stall. And I hear, like, noises, like a badge. So, like, I'm like, fuck it. My bag is gone. So I, like, kick open the bathroom stall, and it was the DJ in there with my bag. So I'm like, what the fuck? So he, like, throws me the bag. So I grab it, and I'm thinking, like, okay, I caught him in action. I got the bag. I have everything. But it feels light. So I'm like, he's trying to, like, walk past me while I'm looking through the bag. So I, like, pin him against the wall.
What?
Just while I'm doing it, like, checking the bag. And the computer's not there. So I'm like, if it's not in the bag, where's the computer? And he's up against the wall, but he had it, like, stuck in the back of his pants.
Holy shit.
So while I'm like, yo, where's the computer? He tried to, like, throw it out, like, down. But I heard it, like, boom.
What?
And then my man, Rich, Rich, and he was, in front of the door. So I'm like, but it was, like, someone I knew, the DJ I knew. So then Rich was like, I'm like, Rich, don't let him go. So, like, I pick up the computer, and when I go to pick it up, he, like, broke out and, like, just ran. And I seen him, like, maybe, like, a year and a half later. I had the DJ for, like, City Hall, and it was his equipment. So the whole time I'm, like, fucking up his mixer. But it was actually, like, a DJ from the city, like, hometown DJ that I looked up to at one point. He had, like, the poppin' parties, and you would never think it would turn around like that. I think he just felt like I had exclusive music or, like, artist exclusive records. I don't know what it was, but that was a hater move.
I had no idea.
You had no idea.
Angie is my big sister. Love her to death. I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't for Angie Martinez at this radio station. But I wasn't with her every day. I always call Angie if I had an issue or if I wanted to invite her somewhere. But Angie wasn't really one that you would really be around every day and bother her because she didn't like to be bothered. When we were shooting the TV show, I was happy to be around her more. But Drewski is around her every single day, and you had no idea.
I had no idea. Now that I think about it, there was little things that throughout, like, the past couple of weeks, she did or said that I'm like, damn, why didn't I catch on?
Nah, why would you?
But I get it. She explained to me why she couldn't tell me, when she did tell me, I like broke down in tears. So I'm like, if she would have told me ahead of time, I would have had the same reaction.
Yeah.
So she had to keep it to herself. Like her own child didn't know till the day of. Like she called and said, "Mommy has a new job," to her own son. So it didn't make me feel no type of way, and I understand why she had to do that. But yeah, it did. Like we found out the day of.
I'm trying to get that slot. Yo, I heard that when Angie left, she said that I should get the slot.
Right.
Oh, what the fuck do they care what the person leaving says? But I know before I had the morning show, who Angie suggested me to get the morning show, I would fill in for her every time she was away. She would call me first. She'd be like, "Cipha, I'm gonna call out sick tomorrow. Can you fill in for me?" I'm like, "Yep." And then she would call Ebro or whoever the boss was. "Yo, I'm sick. Can get Cipha to fill in?" Then they would call me like, "Hey, Angie's out tomorrow. Can you fill in?" I'm like, I already knew. But yeah, so she always liked me as a jock, and she put me in the game. Flex brought me in the building, and I'm loyal to Flex 100%. But Angie's the one who really suggested me to be like an air personality. So yeah, her leaving it like hit me hard, man. I never thought she would leave.
Who else could do it? Like, it's not that many people.
I need that slot though.
Asking for it.
That 5 a.m. wake up needs to stop. Yo, let me tell you about 3 to 7. You could sleep all day till 1 o'clock. Go to work at 3. Finish at 7. You could then go home and sleep all night. Or you could go out and hit the streets all night. Or you could go home, chill, have dinner with your fam, then hit the streets. Or you could wake up mad early. You could wake up at 9 a.m., still have a full day, get all your shit done, your laundry, your post office, meetings, come to work at 2:30. It's the best slot ever. Please. Please. I'm not a religious man, but please, let me get this. Please. It just made me fully realize that this is just a job.
Right.
Like, my whole life has been a Hot 97. I've lost 2 serious relationships because of Hot 97. And Hot 97 was like my wife. Like, I would do Hot 97 business before anything else. I mean, when we had the blackout in New York City, I was with my girl at the time. And Hot 97 generators were on, so we had, like, water and food and the soda machines and everything. So we were like, all right, let's go to Hot 97 and post up there for a while. And they wouldn't let my ex-girl and her son in because they were like, nah, you got to be on the list. So I said, I see y'all later. I got to go upstairs. I was on the air for like 14 hours because nobody could get in. And now I wouldn't do that. Now I realize it's just a job. And I love it. But now I see it's not your life. And Angie, who was more a figurehead here than I ever will be, left. So it made me realize, it's business. It's business.
That was one thing she told me before she left. Is like, Drew, remember, we don't own this company.
Yeah.
We just work here. We don't own it.
You might own it because you're white.
I don't own it either.
You don't have any piece in it?
Not yet.
It's not in the bucket?
Nope.
In the white?
If I did, then you would have a job already.
You're probably acting like you don't own it. Not a drama person. I just ignore it. I think it's funny when Flex rants. You know what I'm saying? And Envy. I was always cool with Envy. Mm-hmm. And the funny thing about them Power 105 cats, like, me and Angela Yee had a show together on Sirius. I taught her how to do radio. She wildly passed my expectations of what she would be. Envy, me and him was always cool around here. I don't know Charlamagne at all, but, I think he's interesting what he does. He did something mean to me in the beginning when he first got there, but I don't take it personal. But, I don't know. It seems like people get so upset about it. I think it's funny.
Yeah, it's entertainment.
It's all entertainment. Court papers about?
Talking shit, basically.
It was,
looked like...
Envy's lawyer sent Ebro a paper saying to stop talking about Envy on the air. For Flex to stop talking about Envy on the air.
Well, how can you legally do that though?
Like, if you say someone's name, or you could, I'm sure there's a way. You know?
Or maybe like slander or something.
Yeah.
I just think Flex is funny when he goes on his rants, but I'm sure some people who are on the other end of it don't like it. And I got a lot of goals. TV, movies, more building on my comedy empire, doing more music.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, we trying to get this, me and Drewski are working on some music together. We don't rap or nothing, but we like produce and make songs, and we want to make like some records to like, you know, nowadays like one of my idols is like Diplo, who has a group Major Lazer. Like he goes and makes music and then tours as a DJ. You know what I'm saying? And the headliner is a DJ, and that's my goal to like Khaled does it very well too, where like they book us to be the headliners, not open up for the next group performing, or not just DJ a party, but like DJ like the show and be the attraction. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming. I was trying to get you, but...
I told her you were too big.
Yeah.
Hip-hop shortstop.
You're bigger than him, Saif.
No.
Yeah, you are.
Right, maybe
Text
today,
you
not
don't
tomorrow.
text me back.
Tomorrow he's going to pass me.